Welcome to Stays on My Mind. Me and my buddy had recorded a video that went over 2 hours. I'm pretty sure no one wants to listen to us for 2 hours straight. So I'm going to break this down into parts in a series that I'm going to call Random Discussions. I hope you all enjoy. There will be spoilers for WandaVision.
WandaVision.
Like creating good characters, because I feel like a lot of like movies and stuff are starting to stray away from that.
What do you mean by good characters?
Like, I'm gonna give you an example, and I'm gonna use her as an example because she was a good character and then she became a horrible character. Wanda from the Avengers.
Oh,
Like-
at what point was she being like a bad character though?
In her show WandaVision.
Oh, so I'm not tracking on that. So you might have to fill me in.
Oh, okay. But well, you seen the Avengers and all
Yeah,
those. So
I'm caught up.
she was like an awesome character, though. You agree, right?
Everyone liked her. Yeah, it was very hard to not like her.
Yeah, it was like yeah, she was just made so awesome. In WandaVision, it was so hard to like her. Like half the time, I was like, "Yo, they need to kill her." So just to give you the, backstory on it, right? So the show opens up. Spoiler alert. Where like Wanda and Vision, they're in like a old retro TV show from like kind of like the black and white style, and they have like no memory of who they were or whatever. So there's like a huge mystery behind the show. I thought the show was actually pretty good the first couple of episodes. I think they kind of dragged it out a little bit too long, but I thought the first couple episodes was real good because of the mystery. Now, later in the show, she realizes that, and throughout the show they change it where it's like, like it's old style, and as you go on, like it changed the style based off of different times. Like it would go to the 70s, and then it would go up to the point where it's like Malcolm in the Middle or whatever, until like modern day TV.
Okay.
Until they kind of get rid of that, and then it kind of looks like today. But so it turns out that Wanda is actually manipulating reality around her, and she's controlling all of these people in the city.
I know she had that power.
Yeah, so in the comics, she has like reality manipulation. In the Avengers movies, they kind of, I guess they nerfed her, because if she had that, then, I mean, you wouldn't need anybody else.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what it sounds like. I'm like,
Now-
Ben reality. Make 'em
now
think
a
about
lot of-
reality song.
Yeah, now a lot of people is like, oh, well, she shouldn't have that because she hasn't displayed any of that beforehand in any other movies. But I thought, it kind of made sense because it's like right after Vision, dies, because, he don't get to come back because he didn't die from the snap. So, and then, yeah. So the emotion, and then like she faces Thanos finally, and like she's about to kill him. So I figured like her powers just got like so strong.
I think it did get strong.
And-
if she didn't shoot the airstrike,
And so,
he would have lost.
alright, so there's a flashback in the middle of the show, right, that shows Wanda, after like trying to deal with Vision being gone, and she finds out that like Vision like had got a place for them to stay in this town. And you see that like when she goes to that place, it's like tore down and it's gone, and she kind of like explode in rage, and that's when the barrier is created, and she manipulates
What happens to the
everything within the.
town?
What do you mean?
What happened to the town? Why did she just saw the town and just
Yeah, she went to the town where the house was that Vision got them. The
she
house
just
was
broke.
the house wasn't there,
Oh,
and she kind of like just broke down, and
Okay.
then there was like this
Okay. I
huge
got you.
explosion from her
I
body.
thought the house was burnt down or something.
Oh no, it looked like they just kind of tore it down or something.
Oh,
Either
okay.
that or it wasn't finished
Yeah,
building.
last straw.
Yeah, it was kind of like So she kind of like just blew up, and then they created like this field, and everybody that was trapped in the field had their minds pretty much twisted to where they had to play like these new roles.
So Vision don't exist no more.
Okay, so Vision is dead. So the Vision that you see in the show is created by Wanda herself. So he acts like Vision and all of this, but he only has like the memories that she has. I guess it's weird. but they don't have that. And at first, they don't have memories of what they were before. And Vision, he continues not to have those memories. I think I don't know if he gets them back later, but there's a point where Wanda, she figures out what's actually happening, and that she's the one controlling the people, and she has everybody trapped. Now Vision, he discovers that because he realized that there's like glitches every so often, and he winds up going into one of the guy's minds and releasing him from her spell.
The vision that she created,
yes,
became self-aware.
Yeah, so, and what's weird about it, she still can't control him.
She can't control the vision because in her mind she cannot.
Yes. That's what I'm assuming. It kind of don't make sense, but
it sounds some Rick and Morty shit, but it made sense.
Yeah.
According to her, she can't. That's just Vision.
Yeah, because when she created Vision, it was created in like her image of Vision, so that's probably why she can't control it. But yeah, so he was able to release him from.
She's not trying to control him. That's the point. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I think she tries to control him later because they actually almost fight, which I got excited for. But then the fight don't happen.
The entire town is made up of like what? It's just what's happening. She doesn't even know she's doing it.
Yeah, but she realizes that she is doing it.
And then keeps going.
But she keeps doing it.
Okay.
Now, when Vision releases the guy, he explains to Vision that it feels like he's being tortured while he's being controlled. So, later on, Pietro comes back, not really. And you know what's fucked up what they did? They brought the actor who plays Quicksilver from the X-Men movies. So it got everybody hyped thinking that, they about the X-Men about to collab, but I'm like, no.
They evil for that.
They evil for that.
The Marvel Cinematic is so like tight casted, you can't put anybody to recast them.
Yeah, no. But he wound up being some random guy who another witch manipulated and gave him abilities so he could pretend to be her brother so she could get intel from him. This is a whole lot going on with this show. Alright, so now here's where where everything went downhill for me with Wanda. Okay. So pretty much after she realized that she's doing it, she continues to do it. So now you know that you have all these people under your control against their will. And another thing I hate about the show, there's a white guy who is like in charge of trying to figure out what's going on or whatever with this town. And after he finds out it's Wanda, he's like, all right, we gotta stop her. And they try to paint him as the villain so much to the point where it's kind of annoying because he's doing everything the right way. Because like when you think about it, you just found out that previous Avenger, who is now like the strongest person on the planet, is now controlling an entire city. So pretty much he winds up getting arrested at the end of the show, and the biggest mystery to me is like, what the fuck was his crime? Because he tried to kill Wanda.
It seems like it's like they fucking up with the writing after a while.
Yeah, so it's like like Wanda just literally took control of an entire city. And then at one point in the show, even though he did attack her, she comes out of the domain, takes control of all the soldiers immediately, and they all point guns at him, and she threatens him, pretty much telling him, you ever fuck with me again, I'm coming for you.
So she just stays in the...
And then she released them and then goes back in the domain. Like, at this point, she knows what she's doing.
It's a little sad.
Yeah.
She's in her own little playground.
She even creates like her own kids.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the ending is kind of sad because at the end the kids and Vision has to go away because she finally do release the domain, and by doing so it technically kills them even though they're not real.
Well, how they kill? Don't they just fade away?
Yeah, they just fade away.
Okay, I was about to say like.
It's not like they dramatically die. Like, and you see them like explode.
Like what's her name? The thick Asian one from.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel.